Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood. Hey folks, so I have come to a strip mall in Chinatown of Las Vegas for what's meant to be some of the best seafood available in Las Vegas. This is a Cajun crab place. I was gonna go to another one, but a local foodie told me this is the place to go, hot and juicy. Let's check it out. Okay, so they said a half an hour wait, but it wasn't nearly that long. So let's take a look. What the main event is all of the different foods that you get just boiled up. So we've got lobster, mussels, clams, crab, snow crab, king crab, shrimp, and crawfish. And then they've got a few little teasers here. Drinks. What else we got? Okay, so this is just repeating it. And then for play, oh, they have oysters and stuff as well. So I've gone with a few things today. We've got a pretty big order, to be honest. Clams, a couple of types of crab, lobster, crawfish. This is gonna be good. So this is pretty nice. I'll bring you a little sample. I hadn't tried this kind of crawfish, well, not here anyway, so it's good to get a sample. I've already ordered now anyway, but they still put the sample through for me, so let's give them a try. So for what the size of them, and they're not huge, but there's very little meat in them. But the meat is really, really soft and tender, perfectly cooked. The seasoning is just the right amount of kick. And these ones are fresh as in they're live out the back. So yeah, pound of them on the way.
Did you need gloves?
Yes, please.
So I'll grab that with that.
Okay, so here we go. Pound of clams. Let's use the camera lens to get them out. That's what it's made for, right? Okay, let's open these bad boys up. Ooh, the clams smell really good. Perfectly cooked. And she was good. She especially asked them not to cook it with butter. I prefer it that way. Nice color. Beautiful. Corn is good too. But what am I doing eating corn? I have so much seafood coming. Okay, so the clams are all done and has just arrived. 1 pound of snow crab, 1 pound of king crab, and a 1.6 pound lobster. Look at them out of their bags. That's what's left of the crawfish, most of them. Here is the king crab. Really is the king of crabs. I love that stuff. Here's snow crab. It's got a much thinner shell and a sweeter meat and softer meat as well. And then old pinchy up the back. Everyone knows lobster. Hopefully it's cooked perfectly. I am pretty confident I can finish this off. She said she had asked for it to be butter-free, but I don't think this one actually is. It normally has butter. It was a special request though, so not the end of the world. Okay, so that's king crab, well and truly tasted. Delicious, I think almost perfectly cooked. This kind of cooking is so tricky. Maybe tiny bit over. Definitely not butter-free. Like I said, that's not the end of the world. When I ordered it, they said it had butter. I just asked them to give me less, and she said that they had done it without, but I think they just did it with less. This is the snow crab. So for this one, surprisingly, the king crab, it's a much harder shell, but actually you can get the blade of this guy down through this center seam and open them up quite easily. So once that's open, you can really get in there and get out a whole big chunk of meat. You see that? That's what a crab stick in a cheap restaurant is based on. That baby. Here we go with the claw of the snow crab. Very snowy. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Inuits have like 100 words for the word snow. Isn't that poignant as I crack open this whatever word you choose to use for snow crab claw. Now let's push that meat out. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Definitely suggest you go with the Juicy Cajun, or whichever one tickles your fancy, but go for a mild or baby. You don't want to overpower this delicate crab meat. And then whatever. If you love hot and spicy, go for it. So that's over half of the king crab done. About half the snow crab. You can see I've gone back to no gloves. Didn't like the non-tactile experience, and I was worried I was going to inhale plastic at the rate I was eating. So now, time to meet my friend Pinchy. Yeah, man. This is 1.6 pound lobster. And isn't he just the sweetest? Days. The king crab is done. Amazing. Snow crab getting there. Still have a long way to go on the crawfish. Ate one of the corn though. Ate the lobster claws. So I continued my way through the lobster. I have to say it actually was really, really well cooked. Let me reiterate though, for all of these seafoods, go with the milder seasoning unless you really like it spicy. There's a chance that you'll just overpower the lobster altogether. Well folks, that's all she wrote. All cleaned up. And to be honest, I'm getting another pound of the king crab legs. That was so good. I think the trick to not getting so full and enjoying it more is I just had a soda this meal, no wine. When I have one, I want 3, so soda's good. For the damage, revising what I had, the 1.6 pound lobster, a pound of clams, a pound of snow crab, a pound of king crab, and a pound of the crawfish. All up, that's coming in at about $62 with a drink, then plus tax, plus tip. So we're probably looking close to 90 by the end of that. It was a huge meal, and I have to say, of these kind of Cajun seafood places that I've been to, this would be my favorite now. So thanks so much to my friend for the hookup in Las Vegas, and thanks to Hot and Juicy for an outstanding meal. Thanks guys, please do subscribe for your seat at the table of my future travels to find the world's best seafood.